In the echoing corridors of the basketball world, where every whisper turns into a headline and every look becomes a narrative, the arrival of Caitlin Clark has become more than just a story of a rookie. It has become the story of a generation shifting. And with it, come questions, conversations, controversies, but above all, truth. Caitlin Clark didn't quietly tiptoe into the WNBA. She stormed in like a comet, a trailblazer after a historic college run that left record books shredded and arenas sold out. The number one pick, the face on every billboard, the subject of every show. She arrived not just with a ball in her hands, but with the weight of expectation, attention, and opinion on her shoulders. And when the Indiana Fever stumbled to an 0-5 start, the spotlight became a magnifying glass. Every missed shot, every turnover, every hard foul, it was all dissected, spun, and reassembled into speculation. Some claimed jealousy, others pointed fingers at unseen tensions between rookies and veterans. Social media swirled. Talk shows stirred the pot. The silence of those accused was interpreted as guilt. The game was no longer just being played on hardwood courts, it was now played in hashtags and hot takes. But then came the voices that truly mattered. The legends. The women who built this league with blood, sweat, and decades of grind. And they weren't having any of it. Becky Hammon, a WNBA pioneer and now the brilliant mind guiding the Las Vegas Aces, cut through the noise with precision. This narrative of everybody hating on Caitlin Clark, knock it off, she said. Calm, clear, final. It's not there. Shut down the noise. There is no undercurrent of hate. No hidden war. What there is basketball. Fierce competition. A rookie trying to find her way. And veterans guarding their house with the intensity that makes this league elite. And then came Aya Wilson. Two-time MVP. One of the greatest to ever lace 'em up. A voice of reason. A shield for rookies. And an empath who sees the human behind the headlines. She's learning and growing just like everyone else, Wilson said. People don't give her a chance. I know she's exhausted. I can only imagine. That exhaustion is real. It's not the kind you feel in your legs after a fourth quarter sprint. It's the mental fatigue of answering the same questions day after day. It's the burden of being both the future of a league and the center of a storm you didn't ask for. Clark is just weeks into her professional career. And yet she's already being judged as if she were a 10-year veteran. She's being held to standards even legends weren't asked to meet in their rookie season. Every foul against her becomes a talking point. Every reaction, a statement. But here's the truth, she's holding her own. Against the Los Angeles Sparks, Clark put up 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Just shy of a triple-double. Add 4 steals. Add a deep dagger 3 to seal the game. That's not noise. That's production. She sits in the top 10 in assists. In 3-pointers made. But she's still learning the pace, the physicality, the pressure. Because that's what rookies do, they grow. And behind the stats, there's resilience. There's leadership. There's a player who hasn't lashed out, who hasn't made excuses, who hasn't blamed anyone. Caitlin Clark has faced the storm with poise. Charles Barkley, never shy with his opinions, weighed in too. From his place in the world of men's basketball, he looked across the line and offered some hard truth. Y'all petty, girls, he said on national TV. You should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters. Don't be petty like dudes. Give her flowers. It was blunt, it was bold, and it was a reflection of something bigger. Clark has brought a spotlight that benefits everyone. Viewership is up, sponsorships are flowing, conversations are happening. This isn't just about one player. It's about a sport growing because of her presence. Yet growth doesn't always come without growing pains. The veterans are competing fiercely. Because that's their job. Because this is the highest level of women's basketball in the world. No one is going to hand Caitlin Clark anything. That's not disrespect. That's the respect this league gives to anyone who enters it. And Clark doesn't want it any other way. She doesn't want a parade. She wants to earn it. On her own. With sweat and shots and stops. This Sunday, Clark will face Hammon, Wilson, and the reigning champions, the Las Vegas Aces. Another test. Another headline. Another wave of scrutiny. But also, another opportunity. Because what Clark is doing is not just about games won or shots made. It's about how she's navigating the pressure, the eyes, the endless noise, with grace. She's not just here to play basketball. She's here to change it. And in the end, the league knows it. The legends know it. The fans know it. Caitlin Clark is not a threat to the WNBA. She's a gift. And if we can set aside the noise, we'll see what she's already showing us. She belongs. Not because she was the number one pick. Not because of viewership numbers or social media reach. She belongs because she's earning it, night after night, one possession at a time. And if there's one thing every player in this league, past and present, respects above all, it's the grind. So let the game speak. Let the doubters quiet down. Let the rookie rise. because Caitlin Clark isn't just adjusting to the WNBA. She's beginning to shape it.